going on, everybody? Welcome back to D Sims Corner on Facebook and YouTube. And today, another Kodiak video. Love this plane, man. I'm just trying to get used to flying it and just learning the characteristics of this plane, man, because it's a feisty one. It's definitely a feisty plane, man. This is one of the first planes that I've gotten in the sim where you really it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not something that you just turn on and take off. Like if you don't have your stuff correct, like you don't set this plane up right, you're gonna crash. And I haven't recorded any of those, but I have crashed a few times, more than I'd like to admit, because even though this is the sim world, no sim pilot ever wants to admit that they crash, or do they want to crash. So I'm trying to keep my logbook clean. So, but this is one of those that in the beginning, you're not familiar with this plane. It is very challenging, and I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of it and starting to get a feel for the plane. So today we're in the Bahamas, man, and we're going to take a little trip up. I downloaded this beautiful mod, Project Bahamas from Flight TO, and a lot of the Cays airports have been given the personal touch, man, like this, with all the cool assets, man. Look at this nice little airport all set up. This is very cool airport. This is definitely a very cool mod, and I think he's updated maybe like 6 or 7 little airports in the Bahamas area. Bahamas, so you go island hopping, as well as the beaches. There's a lot of beaches that have been done up, and so you could do low level, low altitude flying, and just see a lot of cool stuff, man. So that's what we're gonna do today, man. We're gonna start off at Dead Man's Cay, south, down at the bottom half of the Bahamas, and fly up to Cape Eleuthera. I guess that's how you pronounce that, but it's right to the south of Nassau. We're not going to go all the way up to Nassau. I'll leave that for a video later on, but it takes us up a nice long strip of it's like a long strip of the Bahama islands that we're going to fly up right up the coast, and we're going to fly over actually a good 5 or 6 combination of airports and landing strips. So in case we have to make an emergency stop, we have somewhere to go. But anyways, let's jump into the cockpit and get things set up. Oh, look at it. Whoa, look at that. Did you see that U-turn? That was like some kind of Matrix type shit right there. Anyways, we're gonna get into my man's practicing his light sticks. Yeah, so let's jump out. I'm getting distracted left and right. Let's get into the cockpit and get things going. All right, man. Welcome on board. We have folks on. Oh, hey, Chuck. Chuck, you really do like flying with me, huh? That's young Chuck Norris, by the way. I wish all my planes had Chuck as a passenger. Anyways, man, let's close things up here and get ready to go. We're going to close the bay doors here. All right. Let's get my door closed up here so we could get started. Cool. So first things first. Start the battery there. All right, we're going to turn on our cool. All right, and that's all to it. Should have said clear prop, but what is what it is. And again, man, I'm new to this. This is all new to me, so you know you're gonna see things that I'm doing wrong. I in no means am trying to make this a tutorial or a. This is just a rookie pilot enjoying flight simming, and you know, take it for what it is, man. But I am getting the hang of turning this bad boy on. All right, so let's turn our nav on. We'll turn our taxi on too. So we're gonna get out of here. So I'm trying to remember how I mapped all my buttons here. Okay. You guys ready to go? Oh, look at this guy. All right. All right, man. So let's head out of here. Hopefully we can keep this plane straight. We're going to taxi up on the runway. Beautiful day today. Alright, let's hold it right there. Alright, let's get ready to take off. Let's make sure my landing lights are on here. Turn our pizza heat just in case we need it. Alright, let's see how we do.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
I don't want to sink. Trust me. Flaps one up. Both flaps up.
Don't sink, don't sink.
Right. Checking the trim here.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
All right, we're back on track, man. Had a little difficulty with the rudder trim there. It's something that I have to get better at. Pitching way up. All right, we're on our way now. Beautiful out there, man. Look at all that blue, all that clear water. So we're just flying up. We're just flying up the Bahamas. We're just gonna go up these islands here, man. It's a lot of adjustments, man. A lot of adjustments with the trim and the rudder and a lot of action going on when you're trying to just coast, you know. I've never been to the Bahamas, man. Would love to go one day. Trying to fly the plane from behind, from the back seat. Alright, so we're going to travel up this thin strip of islands here and then shoot across to our Cays Eleuthera. I think that's what it's called. I have no idea what it's how you pronounce it, but you know what I'm saying? Close enough. Chuck, you good? You good, Chuck? Good deal. Pretty nice views out there, man. Look at that. So hope everybody's having a good week, man. It just feels like this week's been an eternity, man. And so I always look to these flights as a welcome, man, just to chill, relax, catch some sights, some virtual sights. You know, it makes you feel like you're not here. You know what I'm saying? Like you're here in the Bahamas, flying around, flying in a Kodiak. I know Airsoft dropped the Twin Otter. Looks like a pretty cool plane. Thinking about getting it maybe next week. Might grab it, do a couple flights with that. So I hope those who've been watching have been digging the videos I've been making, man. Again, I'm a rookie pilot. It's really fun, man. Just sharing my experiences. Always feel free to comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, man. I do like to learn, man. I want to learn the proper way to do things, especially when it comes to procedures and starting a plane up and things of that nature, man. So, any constructive, help, any opinions or, hey, you should do this, you should do that. That'll help it'll help your flight. It'll help you fly the plane better. Those kinds of things, man. I'm always down for, and I love constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? There's guys on YouTube that I follow that have been doing this for years, and they're like really great at just being pilots. I mean, these are the kind of guys that some of them are real pilots, so it's always great learning from them. I haven't flown the fighter jet that was included in the Game of the Year edition. What is it? An F-16, I think it is. A Tomcat. I haven't flown the H-35, the H-135. Beautiful, man. All these little islands and stuff, man. You wonder if are they inhabited. I'm pretty sure there's some $1 million homes on some of these privately owned. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to be like mansions just chilling up there. Chuck, what's up? Good so far? Everything good? Enjoying the flight? Good. Chuck is good, man. As long as Chuck is happy, I'm happy. So there was news that PMDG is getting ready to release the 737 finally. Was watching Pilot Stud's video last night, and it seems like they're gonna split them up. Like, instead of being one major package, one big package of like 4 different variants of the plane, they're gonna do it separately. And I think the first one might be the 737 Cargo, which is the 700 variant, I think it is. So that's cool, man. I might end up getting all the variants, but I think the one I'm really looking forward to is the passenger. So I'm not sure which one that would be. I don't know if it's the 737-400 or the 800. I'm sorry, the 737-8 or the 9. which I think is the older variant. The 8 and the 9 is the older. The Max 8 is the current one. 737 Max, the one they've had problems with. They grounded for about 2 years. I'd be dope if they came out with the Max, man. Like, of that quality. I'd be on it. Even if it was $100, I'm paying for it, With the A320, I'm up in the air. Everybody's talking about the Phoenix A320, which is supposed to be study level. And, I mean, if it comes out soon and it has the LNAV and the VNAV, then it kind of has the upper hand on the fly-by-wire, which at the end of the day, at some point, fly-by-wire is going to come out with the LNAV and the VNAV on the A320, but, some people can't wait, and they'll probably pull the trigger on the Phoenix. I mean, there's some people that are already convinced they're going to get the Phoenix regardless. But, I think the fly-by-wire A320 is awesome. It's just, it's free, and you got guys that are working on it pretty much on their spare time. I mean, these guys are developers that have full-time jobs, and this is kind of like their pet project. So, can't fault them for taking however it is, and and they're making sure that they're not going to put anything that's not going to make sense, or it's not going to work. So those things take time. I mean, look how long it's been taking PMDG to drop the 737, and I mean Phoenix. That A320 was announced last summer, I think. So, these things take time, man. Especially when you're building systems from the ground up. Like the avionics in the A320 for the fly-by-wire, that they built that from scratch. So I mean, that's a lot of work, man. And that plane is awesome to fly. Look at this little strip of islands just going all the way up. So yeah, man. So there's a lot of great things coming to the sim, man. And just the sky's the limit. Once they really start, Microsoft really starts opening up that SDK where it gives these third-party guys, developers and software, and creators to really get in and do some really cool stuff, man. Sky's the limit, man. I mean, you're gonna have planes like the Zebo. Which I've watched a lot of videos of the Zebo Boeing. That thing's phenomenal, man. It's just, it's an older sim, X-Plane 11. So imagine combining a plane like that and a sim like this. Forget about it. A friend of mine was asking me if I was going to get X-Plane 12. Maybe. I don't know, man. I know guys that have X-Plane 11. They have P3D or whatever that is. And they have, now they're using also, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I think about it, I'm like, I might get X-Plane 12 when it drops, but then I'm like, why? It's, I'm all for it, and then I change my mind. You know what I'm saying? I change my, I don't know. We'll see what happens when it drops and see some more reviews. Maybe, if I have some spare change, I'll cop it. All right, man, we're not too far from the airport we're going to land at. We're just going to continue up these little islands here and then make a right once we get to the very end of this strip. Yeah, there's about 5 or 6 airstrips up this strip. So there's got to be like a lot of resorts and beaches and resort towns here. You probably can't see from up here, but also it's not very model. It's not modeled well. It'd be dope if they do like a mesh. All right, let's veer off a little bit here, straighten ourselves out. There it is in front of us. All right, folks. be ready to land. Got a little chop going on over here. Alright. Let's not get too low. Alright. There's the runway right in front of us. Beautiful, man. Look at that. Alright. Slow it down a little bit here. Alright, let's line up with the runway here. Alright. Doing good. Welcome to Cays, Luthera, I think it's called. Let's get our flaps up. All right. Alright, I see a parking spot for us right over here. Alright. We did it, y'all. We made it. Anyways, man, that was a cool little Kodiak Bahama trip. Chuck, do you give me two... Oh, you barely have any fingers. But do you give me 2 thumbs up? Alright. Chuck gives me 2 thumbs up. Anyways, man, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. If you like my videos, man, please subscribe. I'll subscribe back. I love, interacting with everybody. Just leave a comment. Let me know what's up. Tell me what's up. Constructive criticism, all that good stuff, man. Let's talk about flight simming. I'm all about it, man. Follow my Facebook as well. We could talk there too. Anyways, man, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.